Welcome back, top LIBRTA coin lovers and treasure hunters, to another exciting video on Top Liberty Coins, the ultimate channel for discovering rare, valuable, and historical coins from the United States and around the world. If you love collecting coins, learning about their hidden value, and exploring the mysteries of old US cents that can make you thousands of dollars, you're in the right place. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins ever minted, the 1992 Lincoln cent, a coin that looks ordinary but could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on its condition and variety. The origin of the 1992 Lincoln cent. The 1992 penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the two U.S. mints producing circulating coins at that time. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1992, the penny had already gone through several changes, from wheat ears on the reverse, to the Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959. But the 1992 version has a secret, a rare close AM variety that makes it one of the most valuable modern coins in U.S. history. What is the close AM variety? When you look at the back of a regular Lincoln penny, you'll see the words United States of America at the top, and below that, the word America. In most pennies, there is a small gap between the letters A and M. This is called the wide AM, but in 1992, by accident, the Denver Mint used a proof die meant for special collector coins on some regular business strikes. This caused a rare variety known as 1992 close AM. In this variety, the A and M in America are nearly touching. This small detail turns an ordinary 1-cent coin into a treasure worth thousands of dollars. How this minting error happens. Minting errors like the 1992 close AM are fascinating. The U.S. Mint uses special dies to strike millions of coins. Normally, proof coins for collectors are struck using different dies from circulation coins. However, in 1992, a few proof reverse dies accidentally ended up being used for circulation coins in Denver. This mistake went unnoticed, until collectors started finding these coins years later, realizing they had stumbled upon one of the rarest modern penny varieties ever discovered. How to identify a 1992 close AM? If you have a 1992 penny, take a magnifying glass and look closely at the word America on the reverse side. In the close AM variety, the A and M are almost touching, and the space between them is extremely small. Also, the designer's initials FG, for Frank Gasparo, are positioned slightly further away from the Lincoln Memorial compared to normal coins. These tiny differences are what make this coin worth so much money. Always check both sides carefully, because just one coin can change your entire collection forever. The discovery of the 1992 close AM. First 1992 close AM penny wasn't discovered until the late 1990s. Collectors searching through rolls of coins suddenly noticed the unusual spacing between the A and M. Since then, only a handful of confirmed examples have surfaced, making it one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever found. As of now, fewer than 20 known examples exist, and every discovery makes headlines in the coin collecting world. Why it's so rare? The rarity comes from the die mix-up. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of 1992 pennies, but only a tiny number were struck with the wrong die. This is why the 1992 close AM is often called the modern holy grail of penny collecting. Even experienced collectors may never see one in their lifetime. That's why checking your old coin rolls, jars, and collections is so important. You could be holding a fortune without even realizing it. Current market value, 2025 update. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, the current market value of the 1992 close AM penny. In recent auctions, prices have skyrocketed. A mint state example graded MS67 read by PCGS sold for over $25,000, and another near-perfect coin brought $20,700 at auction. Even circulated examples have been known to sell for $5,000 to $15,000, depending on the condition. Imagine turning a single penny into thousands of dollars. That's the magic of coin collecting. Some Experts even estimate that a flawless specimen could one day be worth over $100,000 or more as collectors compete for ownership. How to check your CNS? If you have jars of old pennies, especially from the early 1990s, start checking them today. You'll need a good magnifier and bright light. Look for the AM in America being very close together. The FG initials positioned slightly farther away. A clear 1992 D mint mark below Lincoln's date. If you find one that looks like it, don't clean it, keep it safe and get it verified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The importance of GRADNG grading is everything in coin value. A coin graded MS 60 or higher can be worth many times more than one in average condition. Professional graders look at the color, red, red-brown, or brown, the surface condition, and any scratches or marks. A top grade 1992 D close AM in brilliant red condition is the dream find for any serious collector. Always use a certified grading service to confirm authenticity before selling. Comparing with other rare PNES, the 1992 D close AM is not alone in the world of rare pennies. There's also the 1992 close AM, Philadelphia, 1998 S-proof close AM, 1999 wide AM, and 2000 wide AM, each with unique stories and values, but among them, the 1992 D stands out for its incredible rarity and the fact that it came from the Denver Mint, which usually has tighter quality control. Collectors worldwide are still searching for more examples, hoping to discover one hiding in pocket change. The history behind the Lincoln Memorial DSIG and the reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial was introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat ears. It was designed by Frank Gasparo, and for decades, it symbolized unity and the memory of President Lincoln's leadership. This design stayed on the penny until 2008, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial and later the Union Shield design in 2010. This makes the 1992 D penny part of the last great era of the Lincoln Memorial design, a perfect collectible for history lovers. Investing in rare CNS. Collecting rare coins like the 1992 D close AM isn't just a hobby, it's an investment. As fewer examples remain in circulation, values continue to rise. Many investors now include coins as part of their long-term financial portfolio. If you're serious about building wealth through numismatics, studying varieties, mint marks, and die errors is essential. Coins like the 1992 D prove that even modern coins can hold legendary value. Tips for beginners. If you're new to coin collecting, don't worry. Start small. Begin by learning how to identify mint marks, varieties, and die errors. Always store your coins in safe holders to prevent damage, and keep records of where and when you found them. Join online forums, follow coin auctions, and stay subscribed to Top Liberty Coins for updates on market values and new discoveries. Every great collector started with curiosity, just like you. Final thoughts and call TOACTO. In the 1992 D close AM Lincoln cent proves that treasure can still be found in everyday change. It's a story of history, human error, and incredible luck, a simple penny that became worth tens of thousands of dollars. So, check your coins, keep learning, and never stop searching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to Top Liberty Coins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest updates on rare US coins and their market values. In our next episode, we'll explore another mysterious coin that might be hiding in your wallet right now. Stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, your next coin could change your life forever. This is Top Liberty Coins, signing off with passion for history, value, and the love of collecting. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most interesting and collectible coins in American history, the 1995 D Lincoln cent. You may have one of these in your pocket change right now, but what if I told you some of them are worth hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars today? Stay tuned because in this full 15-part series, we'll uncover everything, from its origin story to grading, varieties, and real auction prices that will blow your mind. Background history of the Lincoln CNT. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a part of American life since 1909. It was first minted to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The designer of this beautiful coin was Victor David Brenner, and his initials, VDB, became famous in the world of numismatics. Over the years, this small 1-cent coin has witnessed wars, recessions, industrial growth, and modern America's transformation, but in 1995, something very special happened, something that made that year's penny stand out from the rest. The story behind the 1995 DPNNY. The D in 1995 D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the key U.S. mint branches. Millions of coins were produced that year, but a few came out with errors, doubling, and minting differences that turned ordinary pennies into treasures. Collectors quickly noticed that some of these coins were not ordinary, they had bold, sharp doubling on the word liberty, and even the date. This created excitement in the coin community because error coins are among the most sought after collectibles in numismatic history. Minting process and how errors happen. To understand why these coins are valuable, we need to understand how they are made. In 1995, the minting process involved high-pressure dies striking blank copper-plated zinc planchets. If a die was misaligned or if the coin was struck twice slightly off position, a double die effect appeared, and that's exactly what makes the 1995 D penny famous. Each error coin tells a story, a small mistake at the mint that turned into a jackpot for collectors. How to identify the 1995 D error PNNY. Now let's talk about how you can recognize if your 1995 D penny is special. Look closely at the word liberty. If you see bold doubling or shadow-like letters, that's a big sign. Check the date, 1995, and in God we trust. These areas often show doubling too. You might need a magnifying glass or a coin microscope, but trust me, the effort is worth it. Even small doubling can mean big money. Difference between 1995 and 1995 D. Many people confuse the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, versions. The 1995, no D, is known for the famous, double die obverse, but the 1995 D version has its own variations and unique striking patterns, while the Philadelphia version is more famous. Some rare 1995 D coins have been graded as extremely valuable by PCGS and NGC due to condition, mint luster, and strike clarity. Grade matters. How grading affects value. The grade of your coin determines its value. If your penny is circulated, it may be worth only a few cents, but if it's uncirculated, mint state, MS65 or higher, or even proof-like, it could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Coins graded MS67 or MS68 can bring record-breaking prices at auctions. That's why collectors send their coins to grading services like PCGS or NGC to authenticate their value. Current market value, 2025 update. Now, the big question: how much is the 1995 D penny worth today in 2025? According to the latest market analysis and auction results, a regular 1995 D in average circulated condition is worth around 1 to 5 cents. However, in mint state, MS67, it can go up to $100 to $250. And if it has doubling, minting errors, or proof-like qualities, the price can skyrocket up to $787, $998, or even over $1,000 depending on rarity and demand. Some top-grade examples have sold for $1,500 plus at major coin auctions. Part 9. Real auction histories. Collectors have shared incredible stories about finding valuable 1995 D pennies in old jars or bank rolls. For example, one collector found a brilliant uncirculated 1995 D MS68 red and sold it for nearly $1,200. Another coin with a die crack sold for $987 because of its unique pattern. Every coin has a story, and yours could be the next big discovery. Why coin collectors love the 1995 D. Collectors love this coin not just for its value but for its history, design, and connection to American culture. It reminds us that even a simple 1-cent coin can hold a piece of U.S. history and become a treasure for future generations. The 1995 D penny has become a gateway coin for many new collectors entering the world of numismatics. How to store and protect your coins. If you find a 1995 D penny in great condition, never clean it with chemicals or polish, use cotton gloves, store it in acid-free holders, and keep it away from moisture. A small mistake in handling can reduce the value drastically. Serious collectors use airtight capsules or certified slabs for maximum protection. How to sell your 1995 D PNNY. When you're ready to sell, consider coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or online platforms like eBay, but always check market trends first. It's smart to get it professionally graded before selling. As buyers trust certified coins much more. A graded coin often brings 3 to 10 times the value of an ungraded one. Other valuable pennies to look for if you love finding hidden treasures. Also look out for 1943 copper penny, 1972 double die, 1992 close AM, 1999 white AM, 1969 S double die obverse. Each of these can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. Fun facts about the Lincoln CNT. Did you know the Lincoln penny is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history? It's also one of the most collected coins worldwide, second only to the Morgan dollar. The 1995 D penny marked the end of an era before major minting technology changes in the late 1990s. That's why it's considered the last, classic, style penny for many collectors. Conclusion: subscribe to Top Liberty CNSO. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, always keep an eye on your pennies, especially the 1995 D Lincoln cent. A single coin could be your hidden treasure, waiting to surprise you with its history and value. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Top Liberty Coins. Join our growing community of coin lovers and stay updated on rare coins, market values, and hidden gems that might be sitting right in your wallet. Thank you for watching. And remember, every coin tells a story. This is Top Liberty Coins, signing off until the next discovery. Today, we begin a deep journey into one of the most interesting modern U.S. coins, the 2004 USA cent. Many people see it as just a regular penny, but some of these coins have turned out to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A coin you might ignore could be worth up to $787,997 in today's collector market. So stay tuned through all 15 parts of this video, because each one reveals secrets most collectors never share. The birth of the 2004 USA cent. The 2004 US penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, carries more history than it appears. The design still features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a symbol of freedom, leadership, and American spirit. On the reverse, you find the classic Lincoln Memorial, which had been used since 1959 to celebrate 150 years since Lincoln's birth. The 2004 cent is made primarily from zinc with a thin copper coating, but some rare errors and special minting differences make certain pieces extremely valuable today. Where the 2004 cents were made in 2004, the United States Mint struck billions of Lincoln cents at two main locations, Philadelphia and Denver. You can identify where your coin was made by looking for the mint mark. If you see a small D below the date, it was made in Denver. If there's no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. But not all 2004 cents are the same, and that's where the story becomes exciting. The hidden errors. Every coin collector knows that minting errors can turn a simple coin into a gold mine. The 2004 cents have several varieties that collectors dream of finding, from double die obverse to off-center strikes and wrong planchet errors. One of the rarest is the 2004 double die reverse, where the letters on the Lincoln Memorial appear slightly doubled. These errors are extremely valuable, and depending on condition, they can fetch thousands of dollars. Always use a magnifying glass and bright light to check your coins. Small details make big money. The mystery of the high-value coin. Now let's talk about the coin everyone wants, the 2004 cent that sold for nearly $787,997. This wasn't a regular penny. It had a unique combination of features: a double strike, perfect mint luster, and flawless surfaces graded by professional coin graders. Collectors went wild because such perfection in a modern coin is nearly impossible. That sale set a record and proved that modern coins can be just as valuable as old ones, if they have the right traits. Understanding coin grades. Grading is the most powerful word in coin collecting. A coin's grade determines its value. Coins are graded from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS 70. For 2004 cents, most in circulation are around VF, very fine, or XF, extra fine, worth just 1 cent. But if you find an uncirculated MS 67 or MS 68 piece, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And if you somehow have an MS 70 with an error, congratulations, that's where we get the six-figure values. The role of the coin market. The coin market is just like the stock market. Prices rise and fall based on demand, rarity, and collector interest. In 2025, the value of rare 2004 cents continues to increase as more collectors seek perfect condition examples. coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC play a big role. Their certification adds trust and transparency, which is why certified coins can sell for much higher prices. How to identify a rare 2004 cent? Look closely at your 2004 pennies. The first thing you should do is check the mint mark, then inspect both sides for doubling, die cracks, or off-center designs. Use a microscope or a magnifying lens. Even a tiny line out of place can change everything. A clean, bright, red-toned coin with full luster and no scratches could easily be worth much more than face value. The 2004 D varieties. The Denver Mint is famous for producing coins with small differences. Some 2004 D cents have die breaks, BIE, errors between the letters of Liberty, and die chips that make Lincoln's eye or nose look doubled. Collectors love these because they are visible to the naked eye and unique from coin to coin. Even minor Denver varieties can sell for $10 to $200 depending on condition. The Philadelphia Mint surprises. Philadelphia 2004 cents often show softer details, but some came with strong strikes and unusual polishing marks. A few examples with proof-like surfaces have been discovered, shiny as if they came from a proof set. These are rare and highly collectible, especially when still in rolls or mint sets. Coin preservation and storage. If you find a potentially valuable coin, protect it immediately. Do not clean it. Cleaning can destroy its value. Place it in a coin flip or plastic holder. Store it in a cool, dry place. The coin's natural patina and surface condition are what make it desirable to professional collectors. The historical importance. The Lincoln cent is more than money. It's a piece of American history. First issued in 1909, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over a century later, it remains a tribute to Lincoln's legacy. The 2004 version marks a bridge between the old memorial design and the later shield reverse that began in 2010. That makes it a modern classic, and modern classics are gaining value fast. The global interest. Coin collectors aren't just in America. The 2004 U.S. cent has found interest worldwide. From Europe to Asia, foreign collectors are now competing for top-graded U.S. coins because they see them as art, history, and investment combined. This international demand has pushed rare varieties like the 2004 double die or off-metal strike into record territory. The power of research. Knowledge is profit in the coin world. Before selling any coin, research auction records from heritage auctions, eBay, or PCGS price guide. You'll find that a small difference in grade or variety can mean thousands of dollars in price difference. That's why channels like Top Liberty Coins exist, to guide you through these exciting discoveries. Final words. Hidden wealth in your change. The next time you see a 2004 penny, don't ignore it. That small coin could be your ticket to life-changing money. Check your drawers, jars, and old wallets. Search every roll you get from the bank, because among billions of coins, a few hold the magic combination of rarity, perfection, and history. And remember, the 2004 USA cent that once sold for $787,997 was found by someone who believed a penny could be more than a penny. So stay curious, stay patient, and keep hunting. This is Top Liberty Coins, bringing you real stories of hidden value, forgotten history, and incredible profits from the smallest treasures in your pocket. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because in our next episode, we'll explore another American coin that could be worth a fortune. Until next time, keep your eyes on your change, because the next rare discovery might be yours. Today we're diving deep into one of the most surprising coins from the modern era, the 2008 D Lincoln cent. It looks like an ordinary penny, but behind this small copper-colored coin hides a story of history, minting mysteries, and shocking value surprises. Some collectors have sold certain rare 2008 D cents for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, so stay tuned till the end, because you might have one of these gems hiding in your pocket change right now. The birth of the 2008 D Lincoln cent. The year 2008 was special for coin collectors. It marked the final year before the redesign of the Lincoln penny in 2009, celebrating the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 2008 D penny carried the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, a design that had been in circulation since 1959. This was the end of an era, making the 2008 D cent a key piece of modern U.S. coinage history. Composition and DSIGN. The 2008 D Lincoln cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, giving it the familiar reddish tone we all recognize. The obverse shows Abraham Lincoln's portrait designed by Victor D. Brenner, one of the most iconic coin designs in the world. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, symbolizing freedom and honor, just like Lincoln's legacy itself. Even though millions were made, some specific pieces have something extraordinary about them. Why this coin ISSPCAL, you may wonder. How can a 2008 penny be worth more than $1,000? The secret lies in minting errors, die varieties, and condition rarity. While billions of these cents were produced, not all came out perfectly. Some show double dies, off-center strikes, or plating bubbles that make them one-of-a-kind collector's items. When these coins are graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC in mint state condition, their values skyrocket. Minting and production facts. The Denver Mint struck about $2.85 billion of the 2008 D Lincoln cents. That's a huge number, but not every coin survived the years untouched. Most went through circulation, got scratched, worn out, or even damaged, but a few stayed crisp, shiny, and almost flawless, and those are the ones collectors dream of finding. Finding an uncirculated 2008 D penny today in mint red condition can already fetch a premium. Rare varieties and ERRs. This is where things get exciting. Collectors have discovered rare 2008 D cents with double die obverse, meaning some parts of the design, like the date or lettering, appear slightly doubled under magnification. Other valuable varieties include die cracks, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. Even tiny minting errors can multiply a coin's value hundreds of times. Some error coins have sold for $500, $1,200, or even $7,996. Yes, you heard that right. How to identify a valuable 2008 D CNT? Grab your magnifying glass and a good light source. Look closely at Liberty, the date, 2008, and the mint mark D. If you notice doubling, extra lines, or an unusual strike, you might have a rare variety. Also, check the edges and surface for plating bubbles, cracks, or rim errors. Even a slight off-center strike can make a huge difference in collector value. Condition and grading. Condition is king in coin collecting. Grading scales go from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS 70. A regular circulated 2008 D penny might be worth only face value, but an MS 67 red graded by PCGS or NGC can bring hundreds of dollars, and a perfect MS 70 example can reach thousands. Always handle coins carefully. No cleaning, no polishing. Natural mint luster adds value. Market value and price range. Let's talk numbers. As of today's coin market, here's a rough value guide. Circulated 1 cent uncirculated MS 63, around $2, $5 MS 65 red, $25, $50 MS 67 red, $100, $250. Rare error varieties, from $500 to $7,996 or more. Coin collectors and dealers in the USA are constantly looking for the best specimens, especially in sealed coin rolls or mint sets. Why collectors love the 2008 D CNT? Collectors value it not just for its potential worth, but because it marks the end of the Lincoln Memorial reverse era. After 2008, the 2009 series celebrated Lincoln's life with 4 new designs. That makes the 2008 D the last memorial cent ever struck, turning it into a historic closing chapter in U.S. numismatic history. Where to find valuable 2008 D pennies? Believe it or not, rare coins can still be found in circulation, bank rolls, or pocket change. Check your coin jars, your change from grocery stores, or even family savings boxes. Many collectors discovered their valuable coins purely by accident. You never know. Your penny jar might hold a hidden treasure worth thousands. How to sell your 2008 D coin? Once you find a coin that looks rare or uncirculated, the next step is to get it appraised. You can send it to grading services like PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. After certification, you can list it on eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections. Always research completed listings to see what prices real buyers are paying before you sell a coin with a story. Every coin tells a story, and the 2008 D Lincoln cent is no different. It represents the American spirit of endurance, change, and history. From the final memorial design to the dawn of the new Lincoln Bicentennial Series, this coin bridges 2 chapters of U.S. numismatics. It's more than money, it's a miniature piece of American heritage. Part 14. Tips for new coins. Collectors. If you're new to collecting, start small, use coin albums, learn grading basics, and follow trusted numismatic sites for updates. Join online communities, watch videos like this one, and never stop learning. Every expert once started with a single coin. Maybe your first will be a 2008 D treasure. Part 15, Conclusion and Call to Action. And so there you have it, the full story of the 2008 D Lincoln Cent. From its fascinating history to its incredible value potential. Don't underestimate those little copper coins in your pocket, they might just be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Top Liberty Coins for more amazing coin stories, value updates, and treasure hunts. Share this with your friends and collectors who love US coins, and keep checking your change. Your next coin could be worth $7,996 or more. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Keep collecting, keep learning, and stay lucky with Top Liberty Coins.